Hello students, good morning all of you. Today I Ravindra Mohan Mishra from Sri Jagdamba Sanskrit College Batho. I am taking the class of Shastri II. Today we explain some important explanations from the Merchant of Venice. We have discussed few explanations from this great drama by William Shakespeare. Today we learn some furthermore. Today's paragraph is: in my school days, when I had lost one shaft, I sought his fellow of the self-same plight, the self-same way, with more advised was to find the other foot, and by adverting both, I oft found both. These lines are taken from the drama The Merchant of Venice. These lines are written by William Shakespeare. Shakespeare was a great dramatist. Shakespeare was certainly one of the most successful writers of his time. He wrote many good drama which gives us more educative thoughts. In these lines, Bassanio tells his own experience about his school days. These lines are taken from Act First, Scene First of the great drama The Merchant of Venice. Next paragraph. In this speech, Bassanio explains that back when he was a schoolboy, if he had lost an arrow, he would try to find it by shooting another arrow in the same direction, watching the second arrow more carefully than the first one. In this way, he enjoyed himself and also searched something. By risking the second arrow, he had often get both of them back, and then he uses this childhood explain example to explain that just like the way he got the lost arrow by shooting another one, he wants Antonio to give him another loan and will try to use it very carefully so that he gets enough money to pay off all his debts, or at least pay off his latest loan and remain grateful for the previous loan. He uses his mind very carefully and aptly. He has great insight for keeping his loan back. Next paragraph. In short, we conclude that these lines teaches us that we should have very careful in our life. Again, it shows that Bassanio was very greedy in his life. In this way, it teaches us we should be free from greediness. Now come on the second paragraph. In Belmont is a lady richly left, and she is fair and fairer than that world of wondrous virtues sometimes from her eyes I did receive fair speechless message. Again, these lines are taken from the great drama The Merchant of Venice. These are written by William Shakespeare. Shakespeare was a great dramatist. Shakespeare was certainly one of the most successful writers of his time. These lines are taken from Act First, Scene First of The Merchant of Venice. In these lines, Bassanio explains about a beautiful girl to whom he had seen in Belmont. In next paragraph, in these above lines, there is a girl in Belmont who is inherited a huge amount of money is explained. Again, she is very beautiful, and even better, she is a good person. He thinks that she likes him very much. Sometimes the expression of her face tells him that she likes him. Her name is Portia. She is very educated. She is a she is as rich as that famous Roman heroine Portia, the daughter of Cato and wife of Brutus. Her wealth is world famous. Famous and important men have come in from all over the world to try to marry her. The hair that hangs down on her forehead is like gold, calling every adventurer to Belmont like a gold rush. Antonio, if he only had enough money to hold his own against those shooters, he knows he would win her only. Again, it is known right now all that money is tied up in that lady's. Due to this, he is very wealthy and rich person. At last, we conclude that these lines teaches us that beauty, wealth is nothing, but beauty and education is more in front of wealth.